is in the finishing details. And again, if I were working on this on my own, I would just take my time and really finish off those details. It makes all the difference in your final piece. See how dramatic that becomes? So I would do that with each of your main lines where they're twisting and turning and tucking under. Now, micron pens, you can get them from Zentangle. You can get them on Amazon. I'll be offering them too in my store eventually. Too much is going on right now. But micron pens are very easy to get. You can also use Tombow. Tombow is a great pen. I have both. Well, I have water-based and alcohol-based. You want to pay attention to, if you're working with alcohol-based, it will dry and then you can paint over it. You can, it's pretty untouchable. If you use a water-based pen, you're not going to be able to watercolor over it. If I were going to watercolor this piece, I would wait on the shading. I would fill out my tangles. If I wanted to tangle on top, I could do that too. But if I wanted to watercolor within these tangles, I would first use a permanent alcohol ink, such as the Micron, the Sakura, and Tombow has one too. But Tombow has two, so be careful. But I would fill out all my tangles, and then I would go back and I would watercolor within each of these, and then I would do my shading. If you do your shading and watercolor over that, you're going to have a mess. So just something to keep in mind. But these are fun to color. Could color pencil, markers, watercolor pencils. Another great one, there's just no end to the media. Okay, so that's Shattuck. And what I would do normally is use a white chalk pen and make that highlight pop even more. But I'm just trying to keep as few supplies as necessary.